in the top left corner. The blue Terran, MasterofOrion. And in the bottom right corner, the red Zerg, Dwonker. Welcome to MasterofOrion. He's a new player on the channel. A Diamond 2 Terran on the NA server. And he's knocking on the door of a promotion into that Diamond 1 division. He's ranked 1 in his division on a 5-game win streak. So he's got to be feeling confident. He's playing some of his all-time best Starcraft here. Starts up the barracks a little bit to the left. Likely to put an add-on here to continue the wall off. So look for an early add-on. And on the other side of the map, Dwonker. What the hell is this drone doing? It's just kind of meandering around a bit. This hatchery coming down a good 15 seconds late. I don't know what's going on with Dwonker, but that was a terrible start for him. It's pretty easy at this point of the game to do things right, so to mess that up, very uncharacteristic. I wonder if he had some technical difficulties or a keyboard not working, or maybe he was talking to someone on the phone, but that was very sloppy. Meanwhile, MasterofOrion gets the CC started on the low ground. The bunker is coming down here to defend it. And he's electing for a Marine first opening instead of Reaper first. Going orbital command as well. And only now starting up 2 gases at the same time. At around the 20 to 21 supply mark. So he elected for a lot of minerals early to get this up to afford that early bunker and CC on the low ground and orbital. So his tech is a little bit delayed because of this late gas. We'll see how he proceeds from here. Dwonker, meanwhile, sending this Overlord, queuing up a path to scout. Scouts the bunker. Tries to move it away now, but the Terran is onto a MasterofOrion, making Dwonker pay for greedy Overlord placement. Trying to get a natural scout off. But the Overlord's going to go down, pay the price. However, Dwonker is not supply capped, so that's good for him. He's got some overhead. Built a backup Overlord early. Plants the third base at about 242. So pretty good timing there for him on that third base. 2 more racks is coming down from the Terran player. So he's at 3 racks now. Before any kind of factory or starport. 4th racks now even. This is interesting. Very interesting. Looks like there will be some bioaggression from MasterofOrion. Doesn't have a 3rd CC down. Doesn't have a factory down. 4 racks rather. And Dwonker, he elected to go inject with his late queen in that natural because of the late hatchery, I think. No creep tumor down, so his creep spread not off to a great start, quite frankly. He's pulling ahead in the worker count. Droning up. Let's look at the production tab. He's going lair. Getting another gas. Interesting. Overlord speed is now finished for Dwonker. He needs to get a scout off. That first Overlord was killed. He knows nothing. Let's see. The Overlord is coming across the map. Well, meanwhile, the Terran player, he's starting up an early 1-1. With those early E-bays to accompany these early Raxes. Overlord coming in. Scouting the barracks. Sees that the tech labs are researching. Both of them. So he's scouting 3 racks. No factory, no starport, no 3rd CC. So Dwonker knows that some early bioaggression is likely to come his way. Overlord coming back in. Pulls back. Sees that the bio is guarding the ramp. Spinecrawler coming down from Dwonker in response. A 2nd Spinecrawler as well. 3rd Spinecrawler even here, so he's really respecting what the Terran player has coming towards him. He knows that there's no third CC. So Dwonker's gearing up now. He's spreading the creep a bit. Tumor coming down here. Tumor was planted there. Double Evo coming for Dwonker, but the Terran does have the upgrade lead. Stim Pack Combat Shield, 1-1 on the way. Baneling Speed is coming for Dwonker. So I think he knows what's coming towards him, and he has a pretty good response, although his Link Speed is really late. I mean, he really needs Link Speed to fight this early bio. Slow Lings are terrible. So MasterofOrion is really going to test the chin of Dwonker here. Traditionally, we've seen Dwonker go Roach Ravager. A much more robust and less delicate set of units. 20 more Lings on the way for Dwonker. He knows the bio's likely incoming. Baneling Speed's almost done. Let's see how Dwonker does with this unit composition, which is much less practice for him. The bio coming in now. Taking out a couple Lings. Queen is micro back, but the other Queen goes down. Banelings are crashing into the Marauders. Not great for Dwonker. Bane Speed is done before Link Speed is done. Slow Lings are not that great. Bane's coming forward. Gets an okay connection, but not great. Now crashing into Marauders, but the Lings are surrounding the Marauders, taking them out. Even Slow Lings won this fight for Dwonker. The Banelings and Queens helping out were instrumental. But I think because this Link Speed was so late, these units for MasterofOrion might be able to be saved. Dwonker is chasing. The reinforcements now make the save. Dwonker forcing an engagement, but pulls back. Doesn't want to fight that bunker. Dwonker lost a couple Lings there. Now he's going after this SCV that was looking to start the third. SCV gets taken out, but Dwonker pays the cost. Loses a couple Lings. I think that was worth it, though, for him. Delaying that third CC is really good for the Zerg player. And Dwonker's pumping out 14 more Lings and only 2 more drones. Spire also coming down for the Zerg player. But he's lacking in saturation in this main and third base. Fourth base is planted. And these Lings are rallied up north. But MasterofOrion intercepts them. Pretty good play. Getting in between the reinforcements. These Banelings are morphing way up north, but MasterofOrion's making a play down south here. Coming up this natural ramp location. And these Banelings are way out of position. Is there a window for the Terran player? This was unexpected. The Spine Crawler buys a bit of time, but goes down. These Lings cannot trade against this much stim bio. The Queens are coming in for support. 3 Banelings come in. Decent connection. The Queens are helping out too. Surround on the Marauders by the Lings. These Marines were branched off, but there was a drone pull. And a good Baneling connection for the Zerg player. He's pushing the Terran player back. MasterofOrion losing another Marine. Lings chasing. Another Marine goes down. Meanwhile, 6 mutas on the way. For Dwonker. He's checking the third base location. Third base has not been landed yet. Now he pulls back. So a lot of action just went down there. And MasterofOrion has shown he can do some pretty aggressive move-outs at unexpected times. The mutas are now on the map. +1 Carapace. Almost done. +1 Flyer has just started to be researched. And Dwonker, it's taking a little bit to actually micro these mutas. There he goes. Branching them off now. And let's see the muta micro of Dwonker. He's been a Roach Ravager guy. This will be interesting. 2 SCVs go down. Another SCV goes down. Another SCV goes down. Mutas go north now. Takes out another one. And another. And another. And now he's attacking these SCVs. Picks off a Marine. The SCVs constructing the Raxes are under assault. Dwonker gets out of there. With a muta very heavily wounded at 10 HP about. And shift clicks him back home. That was a good attack. Good micro. So far from Dwonker. Showing the Mutaling Bane composition. Something he can do as well. He's ahead in supplies. Momentarily capped, however. He's got to watch out. Just got uncapped. He's behind in upgrades, so if MasterofOrion can hunker down here with this planetary fortress that he's constructing and start mining from this third base location, maybe he's got a chance, but he's kind of behind right now. Let's look at the units tab. Only 34 SCVs for the Terran player. MasterofOrion needs to be constantly pumping SCVs from all of these command centers. There's also a lot of mule energy that has not been thrown down. That could have been thrown down at this third base. So the macro is slipping a bit. He's almost 2-to-1 down in workers. Dwonker coming in here for an assault. These banelings are moving past the Marauders, but getting shot down mostly. They could not make connections onto the Marines, but now the Mutas losing to the Marines as well. Stim Marines with medvacs will beat Mutas. And that assault was a failure for Dwonker. He could not dislodge this location. And I think he lost in that trade also. He's not getting the baneling connections he's been hoping for so far. And now MasterofOrion's coming out onto the map, forcing another trade. Stims. The Marauders are tanking most of these Bane shots, it looks like. Dwonker pulls back. Didn't like that exchange. And so far, the Baneling connections have not been there for Dwonker. I think he realizes that he's put an infestation pit down. He's got to go Hive. The gap is being closed somewhat as this command center starts pumping SCVs in the worker count, but the blue Terran is still behind. And another bold move out here. He only has 3 medvacs. And no tank support, really, for this Bioforce. But he is ahead in the units lost tab so far, so MasterofOrion feels like he can get some cost-effective trades. The last couple trades have gone his way. He's emboldened right now, pushing on to creep. The Lings come from the back. They're attacking these reinforcements. And this army's being sandwiched from 2 locations. Banelings crash into the bio. The Mutas attacking the medvacs. Dwonker just pushed MasterofOrion back successfully, sniping more medvacs and units coming out of them over here. Lings lending support. These reinforcing Marines are being caught out by Lings. So Dwonker has done a great job splitting off his forces at different locations. Takes down the Marines, takes down the medvac. He's pushing forward now. The units lost tab has really closed in value. Dwonker picking up value, sending up Banelings north to catch some bio. And structures being taken down, turrets being taken down. SCVs could not repair in time. And Dwonker is closing that gap further. Attacking these Marines. Lings are coming in to support the Mutalist. Marines falling back. He's losing this fight as the Terran player has to fall back to the turrets. Dwonker's got to be careful now. He's got to either focus the turrets or with all of his mutas or get the hell out of there. But attacking one at a time, or two turrets at a time, is not going to be great for him. A little bit sloppy from Dwonker. He's losing units here. He's got to pull these mutas back. What the heck is he doing? Sloppy micro. But we see back home, he put an Ultralisk Cavern down and started attack 2. So I think he was macroing back home. This isn't a good engagement either for him. He's got to watch out. It's a planetary with turrets. This ramp is a better choice. And Dwonker is just kind of grinding down the Terran player. These Marines are losing against the Mutaling. Not enough Marines. MasterofOrion again falls back to the turrets. Dwonker's got to be careful. Get the hell out of there. Don't overcommit in the turrets. +3 attack is being finished for the Terran player, but he's got no units to take advantage of it. Dwonker has successfully pushed him back. Let's look at the units tab now. 64 drones to 24 SCVs. Chitinous plating starting up in the Ultralisk Cavern. 3 Ultras on the way, and the Terran player is really in for a hurting here. I mean, I don't know if he can come back from this. This third base is mining, but he GG's. He sees the writing on the wall. He's so behind in economy, and Dwonker has shown over here that he can play the Mutaling Bane style. I'm curious if that quality of Mutaling Bane would have won against a master player. But it was enough to take out the Diamond 2 Terran in this game. GG.